Kyle Shanahan won't name a starter. I don't know. He's trying to troll people, or he's just I don't know where he's coming from. But Jimmy came out. He's like, "Yeah, I'm starting. It's me. I've known it all along." So my question is, why are the 49ers starting Jimmy Garoppolo? Ben.
I think the 49ers are starting Jimmy Garoppolo because Trey Lance hasn't proven enough in games that he's experienced enough to start over Jimmy Garoppolo. I think, the issue with Trey has always not been that it's about Jimmy Garoppolo or can he beat Jimmy Garoppolo. It's about more when Trey's ready, and it seems like the 49ers feel like Trey's quite not ready yet. And I think, the funny thing too is that Jimmy's playing so poor during training camp, during the preseason. He's narrowing the gap even more than it should be. So I think the 49ers are starting Jimmy because they're comfortable with him and because they know what they're going to be getting out of him to a certain extent. And with Trey, that's a guy you want to protect above all else. And I think if anything, the 49ers see this as them protecting Trey Lance, them slow playing him so that they don't want to get him too. They don't want to put him in a bad situation in game one.
Fail right off the bat
of that season. Yeah, especially with the team that has such high Super Bowl expectations. This year, you look at the Vegas odds, the 49ers are 6th in Las Vegas in terms of Super Bowl odds. So this is a team that internally and externally has big expectations. So to just throw the rookie out to the Wolves is very risky. That's why I think they're starting Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's a good answer.
I've said from at least the schedule revealed that I think first game after the bye week is when Trey's first start will happen against Carson Wentz, which Sunday Night Football will love that. But I think for now, Jimmy Garoppolo gives the 49ers the best chance to win this game. And I think that's kind of how you have to take the approach is this week, who gives us the best chance to win. And as Ben was saying, the 49ers at least perceive Trey Lance to not be as ready as Jimmy Garoppolo is at this moment. And for that reason alone, I think that's why Garoppolo's the starter.
Okay. Kev.
Kind of a two-pronged answer here. I agree with both the other guys. I mean, it is protecting Trey, but my thing is it's the Lions, and so no need to kind of just throw Trey out there right now. If you ask me, I said this on our show last night, I believe it's more so it's not a coming out party for Trey. It's a coming out party for Jimmy. I'm going to tell you why. Teams are going to stack the box against Jimmy Garoppolo regardless. 8, 9 in the box. We're going to make you pass the ball. We're going to make Jimmy beat us. So my thing is, this is his time to say, look, I can put a team on my back, and pass the ball and be effective. The moment he becomes ineffective, okay. So this is more of a reason
I hope
why
they don't
we
put
should
the game
start
in his hands
Trey
against the Lions. I'm sorry. I hope.
Hey, no. I mean, hey, I'm with you. I mean, but think about it, Grant. If he goes out there and kind of performs, okay, great. He held his own. But the moment he had to burn the timeout, or the moment he misses the read, hey, get 5 in here.
That's
so
true.
This is more about than Trey and giving Jimmy a chance, at least a chance, to say, hey, look, this is why I'm still here. That's just me, though.
Okay. You guys get great answers. Let me go conspiracy theory here. 2 conspiracy theories. 1, they traded up for this pick before free agency, correct? Okay. Yes. So they traded up for this pick. And I think going into free agency, a lot of us expected that maybe they were going to lose a lot of their vets. But they didn't. I was surprised. They signed almost all their vets and brought back this team that has a very specific mentality. They feel they should be champions. They feel that they should be freaking champions, and they're out to prove it, and Jimmy's part of that. Jimmy's their guy. They love Jimmy. And I think what happened was the locker room is Team Jimmy, at least for now. They're like, we've been a championship team. We got injuries last year. Don't give up on us. So that's part of it. The other thing is I think that Kyle wanted Mac, and he was talked into Trey. He likes Trey. But I think from the beginning, his attitude was, okay, we'll go with Trey, but Trey's not ready, period. Mac would have been ready. Trey's not ready. Trey can be great, but you got to trust the process on this one. I think that's been his attitude. So that's why he said no quarterback competition. If Mac had been the pick there, I think there would have been a quarterback competition. But Trey, I think he was pretty much, I think Kyle had his mind made up as soon as they picked him. And I think it was kind of obvious in retrospect. Those are my 2 things.
So on your first conspiracy theory, you're saying that, let's say they didn't re-sign Trent Williams and Tart and all the veterans they brought back.
Yeah.
You think it would have been Jimmy
Easier.
traded
easier to just make the transition. I think they made the trade up thinking that they were going to have a transition year. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, we have all of our vets back. Maybe we should give it one more run. And they like Jimmy. They know Jimmy. Really, they're Jimmy's age. Anyway, Kev, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah, I did. And I really hate to be the dead horse here, man. But I keep hearing this phrase, this term, this quote, Trey isn't ready, right? And so are we saying Trey isn't ready based upon the fact that he's making the same mistakes as a rookie that Jimmy still makes as a vet? Because
I think
that's what I'm
Trey's
saying.
ready. I just think it's clear that Kyle doesn't think he's ready. And I don't know how – I think he just made his mind made up pretty much since the draft.
But like I said, it's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll Jimmy out there once you start throwing pick sixes and not saying linebackers, then we'll –
and the last thing I want to say real quick is if, there really hasn't been a quarterback competition yet. It hasn't been even ground. Trey Lance put up good numbers in camp, but it was against the second team. And then it wasn't the same kind of split time in preseason. Now it's going to be split. And it's going to be them playing with the same people against the same opponent. If Jimmy outplays Trey, that's legit. If Trey outplays Jimmy, that's the competition. So I guess it'll be fun to watch. Assuming that Trey plays. All right, let's answer some questions real quick. Should the Niners pull Jimmy if he fails week 1? If he fails second quarter, they're not going to mess around here. They're going to give both guys a chance, right?
If the Lions defense,
if he has to burn a timeout for whatever reason,
the first mistake, right?
Yes.
The first mistake. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Real short leash. Chris says, also, if the dual quarterback packages work, it'll undoubtedly boost Jimmy's production, thus boosting possibility of his trade value by trade deadline. Thoughts? That's a good point. The fact that defenses will have to divert their attention all week and prepare for 2 offenses, 2 quarterbacks will help both of them. For sure.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
For sure. Because honestly, if you can focus on Jimmy all week, you can kind of, his weaknesses. You can. I'm just saying, this should definitely help him. McCarver Jr. says, do you guys think Jimmy would play more aggressive knowing he has a position that can be lost to Lance? I've been thinking about that. Do you think they're going to call more downfield throws for Jimmy, or is that what they're going to bring in Lance to do?
He can try to play more aggressive. We've seen the best of Jimmy already. Grant, listen.
That's the thing.
You coined it, good Jimmy versus bad Jimmy. Is that dichotomy? You know what I'm saying? So, we know what Jimmy is. We know who Jimmy is. He going to be who he is quite often. So
most of the time, yeah. Can't catch him. Likes your picture, Ben.
Oh yeah, got the Joe Montana.
It's very nice. Hold on, one more, and then we'll move on. Jamal, thank you, Jamal. Says having all of your vets back is a deliberate move, though, not an accident. So it seems they wanted Jimmy to start until Trey is ready. All I'm saying is it's not an accident, but I thought it was a surprise that there was no market for Jason Verrett. Who else signed that? It was like
K'Wan Williams.
A lot of people thought Saleh was going to poach these guys. He didn't.
Yeah.
He went young. Last one, Matt says, Grant, real talk. If Jimmy Garoppolo throws 3 TDs and no picks, is your narrative going to be, well, Detroit is awful? Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I guess. I'd be really surprised. I'll give him credit because he's been pretty mediocre, in my opinion, all in camp and in preseason. So if he can do that, that'd be pretty cool. I think they're tempting fate if they put the game in his hands, but I'll have to give him credit.